video, we're going to be learning how to do a reverse camel. This video is part of my series, Bellydance Breakdown, in which I explain how to do basic belly dance movements, and we have exercises to help us improve. If you have seen the video on camels, this is very similar to that, just like the name says, it's just the reverse. So if you've already done that video, this should be super easy for you, but if not, don't worry. I'm still going to explain everything from the beginning. So, like with the camels, for the reverse camel, we need to have four, you would think that it's four, or two basic movements. So the first two movements would be the hip pushing forward and back movement. So that's just pushing our hips to the front without lifting my feet or changing my legs. My legs are straight, and pulling back. And remember, when we pull the hips to the back, we want to contract our abdominals, have a straight spine. We don't want to do this. So you can, again, use your hand to check that your spine is straight as you do that, and contract those abdominals. Feel that real push there. So forwards and back, and forwards and back. And the second movement, or the second two movements we need, are a pelvic tuck and release. So here, when I tuck, it's like I'm trying to almost send my tailbone almost through my legs and up towards my chest. Even you can think of that, really tucking the pelvis in here. And then I'm going to release, and just like I told you not to do for the hip back, here you are. You're going to have a curve in your spine as you release the pelvis down towards the floor. Release. Tuck, release, tuck, release, and as I have talked about before, you can check putting your hands in a triangle. Your thumb should be directly above your index fingers when your pelvis is neutral. As you tuck the pelvis, the fingers are going to come in front of the thumbs, and as you release, the thumbs will come in front of the fingers. So that's how you can check. Make sure that your chest is still, that you're not moving your upper body. This is just a lower body movement. So those are the basic movements, the pushing and the tucking and releasing. And now in order to do a reverse camel, we're going to start with a tuck. So tuck the pelvis. From there, push it forward. And now when you're forward, release it gently. And now pull it back. Tuck, push forward, release, pull back. This will probably feel really weird, even more weird than a camel feels, because it's kind of a very strange movement for the body to do, kind of sending things up and around. So tuck, forward, release, and back. Tuck, forward, release, and back. And around. So if you remember, the camel is the opposite in that first we release the pelvis, then we push forward, then we tuck, and then we pull back. So this would be a standard camel, and there's sort of a more of a downwards movement to it. And the reverse camel, we start with a tuck, and then we push forward. So it's almost like you're pushing something out of yourself. You want to think it's got that more outwards feel to it. And in belly dance, we generally aren't going to repeat a reverse camel a lot of times. The way a normal camel, we use a lot, and you can repeat it a lot. You can move with it, etc. A reverse camel is kind of like, you usually are only going to do it once. You might see someone doing it a bunch of times, but usually it's just kind of a one-time thing. I also, a lot of times, my camel with a chest lift. That can be fun, or you can combine it. So another thing I like to do would be like a camel and then an ummi, if you see my videos on ummies, and then a reverse camel with a chest lift. So it's almost like going down your body, circling around, and rolling back up. That can also be really fun. I use that a lot. So again, just to remember, tuck, push forward, release, pull back. And always remember to smooth it out to get a nice fluid movement. So that is the reverse camel. I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you liked it, please click like, please subscribe to see more videos, more explanations. If you have comments or questions, do let me know. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching and happy practicing.